Yo, how's it going? It's gonna be a longer one tonight because we're doing about 200 encounters. What's up, Alpha? I live? Are you actually live? Or are you just kidding? Are you just fibbing? You're not live. Dude, this is a golf shirt. It's like the second or third time I've ever worn this shirt because I bought it to... We were doing this thing for Liam's most recent birthday in 2022 where we got dressed up for no reason and went to like a fancy-ish restaurant in Toronto. So I wore this and golf pants, which honestly are really nice. I don't even care that they're kind of made for golf. I don't even know how anything is made for golf, to be fair. But it's honestly, they fit so nice. And this is a shirt I wore for it. You wouldn't even think, right? I have a bit of a loaded question for you. Hit me. It's not like I get enough of that. Yeah, it was the Spaghetti Factory. Yeah, that's what it was. We went to the Spaghetti Factory. Liam wore the exact same outfit he wore to prom. Kyle just kind of wore a nice shirt and some jeans. I forget what the other two wore. Gareth, I know, wore like a kind of tux, like a tux suit, which was like kind of crazy. Yeah, I just wore this. So like it's kind of just a nice shirt. It's kind of trippy on the camera. And then the pants I wore, which I kind of don't remember where they are right now. They're really freaking nice. I know I've not worn those since that day. I've only worn those once. This I've worn once or twice after because I really like it as well. I just couldn't wear it that like right after because at the Spaghetti Factory I spilled like sauce or wine or something right all over this shirt. It looked bad. So I had to get washed and then I forgot about it. What's up, Berto? What's up, Selene? How do you do this? How do you still do this frickin' hunt? Dude, I don't know. At this point, it's ingrained in me to do this like 3 times a week, 4 times a week almost. Underdressed? No, I was definitely... Kyle was underdressed. And I completely do not remember what Garrett wore. I'm doing well though, Berto. How are you doing? I'm almost at odds for my current hunt and I found torture. Gone in tuxedos. We actually have... we thought about that. There's this website, we were going to do it for prom. There's this website that you can buy really funky tuxedos, like really weird designs, or like you can get them in like bright orange, bright purple, like all these other weird colors. And we're going to do like 5 of us all in different bright color tuxedos, like the fucking Power Rangers, and we never did it because they were like $100 each. And this was back in 2017 where only a couple of us had part-time jobs and they didn't pay, so or we didn't have that many hours back then. We didn't pay as well. So $100 each. I wanted to kind of do something like that again. Maybe not Spaghetti Factory, as much as I did like the Spaghetti Factory. I want to go to another restaurant. Kyle says he wants to go to this place, in a different place in Toronto that he saw. But we couldn't do it for his birthday because no one was available around his time. And we also just did his birthday was like a couple days before the weekend where we did Anime North and the Call of Duty event. It was a very packed weekend that weekend. Dude, no, I said this to one of my friends, I think. Even if you're, you know, if you don't have a date, like whether you have a girlfriend or just like a date to go with, you should still go. I mean, it's nothing that crazy in the first, like, I don't know if you think it's traditional, like, oh, if you don't have a date to prom, you're a fucking loser. It's not like the 90s. Prom for me, and I don't know if it's gonna be the same for you, was literally just you go to this like big venue place, the teachers do some speeches, there's like the king and queens of prom, you have a mediocre ass dinner at this place, there's like a little bit of a dance floor, it probably doesn't last that long, and then everybody starts leaving slowly, and then you go to probably a friend's house or something with a group of people and you just chill out for the rest of the night. That's what happened to me. We were like our group of 5 plus like some like people here and there. We were like the last like 10 people to leave the floor. Everybody had just left because they all had plans to go to like after parties and after like all this shit because they're all fucking country people. So like the 5 of us were like of the last like 50% of people that were there, just dancing away. Yeah, the teachers. I don't even think there's any awards. I think that's at grad, like all the other like the bullshit awards. So there's not even like that to hand out. It's literally just teachers talking about how much they really like teaching you, even though it's probably a copy and pasted speech from every fucking year ever. I think that's when they announced King. No, they announced like King and Queen of Prom. I think before prom, like a couple weeks before prom, and then them to make a speech, or valedictorian or something. I don't really know. I kind of spaced out around that time. But yeah, no, I mean you only do prom once in your life, right? So as much as you won't like it because you know you don't have a date, even if you just go for the boys. Like what's there to lose? What's up, Nafy? Dude, Nafy, congrats on your 4th shiny. I didn't realize Sapphire Week is that it's done after tonight, right? Shiny, what was it? Nidoran male? I saw 24,000 or some shit like that. That's not even an award. Like, it's not like a trophy. Those are like the things you put into yearbooks. And even then, they don't even do that very, like, the one thing I do regret from high school, and honestly there's not much, if I'm being honest, is I didn't buy my yearbook, my year's yearbook. I don't know why I didn't. I should have. I bought my yearbook from when I graduated grade 8 somewhere, but not my, yeah, it ends in 3 hours. Oh, true, yeah, for me it's in 3 hours. What was I gonna say? Oh, self-esteem. I don't know if you were here. Actually, I didn't even check it before I ended stream last night. But I don't know if you were still keeping count on when I started this hunt versus my save, like my save file time on the save file. But we are coming up to 300 hours. In fact, we'll hit 300 hours after this stream. So I don't know how many hours that is that I've actually put into this hunt. Because I know you were keeping track of that for a while. I'll show you after this encounter, yeah. I'm not working exam week. I am not taking math or science in summer school. Hell yeah. Just pass it during this school and you're good. No summer school. Money. What are we at? Yeah, 29857. They've a very, very good chance we hit 300 hours after tonight. I'm glad I work tomorrow, then I'm off for 2 days. This 7-day streak is finally coming to an end. And I think there might be a plan to go bowling with Kyle and a few coworkers on Wednesday, but I don't know if that's for certain concrete. Yeah, I was gonna say, other than the one where you got 1K, which is like really good, but also I feel like you're owed that. 4 shinies after 72,000 encounters. Yikes. Sorry. It's really loud. Your parents are kind of stupid, Alpha, no offense. Aren't exams during the week as well? $219 hours on the hunt. Damn. At 79. Oh, okay, okay. I never knew the hours. I just knew that you knew. Oh, you've been doing 5 days a week? I would... Well, I guess exams are coming up, but, like... I would have brought that down to, like, 3 at max. 20,300, by the way. Do, 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 do. I feel like I'm owed one more shiny this Sapphire week. I think you are as well. And even then, what, 8,200 if we round up times 5 is fucking 45,000. You'd be still at almost double odds on average. But still. He went to Italy. Interesting. Dude, today was kind of similar, but not really. Today was very tiring. I so wish I had tomorrow off. So from basically noon to 4:30, I was working by myself. Because there was only 2 of us in the morning, and then the guy I was working with did not take a break from 5 a.m. till noon, which you're not supposed to do, but he did. And so he still had his hour lunch and his 2 breaks left, which basically means he could just fuck off for the last hour and a half and then just leave at 1:30, which is when he's scheduled to leave. And so he did just that. I took my lunch at 1. So from 1 to 2, there was literally nobody in my department. And then from 2 to 4:30, there was supposed to be someone coming in at 2 and work till like 7 or something like that, or 8. And then he just never showed up. And it was crazy. People are going feral for everything. Berries, fucking lettuce, bananas. Like, it was just literally just me. So tiring. Fuck. Who the... Sorry. I'm not supposed to get distracted. There's some Noah. Exactly, Nafi. Don't listen to him. They would have been chilling, yeah. 4 tables all day. Yeah, that restaurant's going down the drain, buddy. We waited to tell him about it, buddy. You're lucky I watched all of it. I did you a good service by doing that. I think I did this thing, and I saw this on my old Trash Taste clip when they had Pro ZD on, and they were talking about when they if they log everything on a website like MAL or some other ones, and a bunch of them did for a long time, and then they're like, ah, no, I just stopped, because the want to log it on the website is making you complete and watch full shows of shows that are pretty dog shit, just so you can have the satisfaction of putting it on your list and giving it a fucking 3. So you can use that time to just drop it and just start something else. I feel like I've been a victim of that for a few things. I'm not going to give examples, but Overflow is definitely one of them. And there's another one I can think of, but I'm not going to say it because I still regret it. $45% shiny luck, let's go. It wasn't Monster Musume, I was thinking of something else. Monster Musume I only watched fully because of the quiz. I wouldn't have, probably, otherwise. If I didn't watch all of it, I'd be at a disadvantage to myself. I just don't add to my MAL. Fair, but that's kind of cheap. When there's a dropped function, you might as well use it. Nah? You dig? Buddy, Alpha, you know Joey actually does enjoy that show. So if I enjoy it, which I have never seen it, I feel like I'm validated by him liking it. I have heard a few things of what it's about, but I don't know the full story. You've said that many times. You've said that a few times before, Alpha. Have you actually watched it, or are you just saying that? I'm not gonna pin that. No way, Jose. Have you seen it, Mifi? I'm not putting up a poll for that, Alpha. Are you kidding me, dude? Like, I don't care enough to put up a poll for that fucking question. Yeah, I figured it's not your type of thing. It's not mine, but I could be, like, I could be down to watch one of those like shonen things every once in a while. You know? Just not consistently. I'm glad you can't put up a poll alpha, even with the new moderating mod or managing mods, whatever the fuck it's called. Now, I'm glad you can't put up a poll. What's up, Blue Gamer? I finally got OP on the server I've been playing on. Let's go. Xbox Showcase? No, I haven't. What's up, Solo? Also, the Discord thing did fix itself later, so you're no longer s ... Exactly, Alpha. That's what I'm thinking. What's your favorite Pokemon game? It's very close between Diamond and Heart Gold. Probably Diamond though, for nostalgia's sake. But I think Heart Gold's probably objectively better. PlayStation for life, for real, for real? Hell yeah, Alpha. I'll handshake you on that one. Starfield? What the hell is that? Honkai Starfield? Hell yes, well, dude, is this like one of the first things we like collectively as a 3 have a grade on? That's crazy if that's true. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Stardew Valley. It's interesting you bring that up, Solo, because people would argue the other way, where Xbox has the better exclusives, and I would definitely agree from before, because you also have exclusives like Infamous and the Uncharted series, and Killzone is technically PlayStation. And all there's a few others, but problem is Infamous not gonna get another game. Uncharted is also done, so PlayStation has like Bloodborne, but I think that's also on Steam now. It's like No Man's Sky, but much better. Interesting. Good shows you recommend to watch on summer break? What do you mean by shows? Like, what kind of shows? Are you talking anime or just shows? Because I'm not a big TV, like, I don't know, I'm not gonna say, like, I don't know, Game of Thrones, because I don't watch any of that kind of TV. Oh, this is from Mario Party 9? I love this music, but I don't remember. I think this is when you battled Bowser Jr. in Mario Party 9, and that's very specific, I know, but I need to find out. Please tell me this in timestamps. Oh, it is. Holy fuck, yes. I'm so smart. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. A lot of PlayStation exclusives are mainly on PC now, which is kind of sad. But I do fully feel, I mean, I've only seen the PS5 like in user face and shit. I think PS4 and PS5 have just as a console has really kind of knocked Xbox around the hoopers a little bit. Like, games aside and all that shit, I don't know, I think the most recent PlayStations have been doing a lot better than the most recent Xboxes. Did I tell you how much I got on my first paycheck because it built up? No, I don't think you did. I mean, you don't have to. New Fable game? Oh, true, yeah. I think I bought... I don't know if it's all the Fables or just Fable 1 on my 360 as part of like the classic shit. I played a little bit of it. It's just such a slow game, and all the characters are ugly as fuck. Snowman's Land. The Bomb-Omb is in the igloo. Self-esteem. The little igloo on that little platform as you're going up to the snowman. You have to like crouch walk or like crouch slide into the igloo, and there's a red Bomb-Omb in there somewhere. Work feels like an unskippable cutscene, not gonna lie, kind of. I had to remember Snowman's Land. I don't see Snowman's Land. It's also very forgettable stage. I'll be honest, I've never liked Sony that much since, as a PlayStation person who had been stuck with such a shitty username for so long, and for them to not give you the option to change your name for the longest fucking time, and Xbox has been able to do it like since the dawn of the sun. Like, I don't know, yeah, Sony is just so pretentious about their shit. They're like a hoarder. I like their stuff, but they're pretty fucking picky, and I don't like it. I thought I needed the cannon to get to the igloo. No, you can just jump up there. I don't even remember there being a cannon on Snowman's Land. Are you talking about Snowman's Land, or are you talking about Cool Mountain? The way to get up to the igloo is if you have to go all the way around from where you start, and there's like that ice water with the little platforms, and you run up that little like flat area, and there's like snow barriers flying at you, and you have to like jump over them and then get to the end and jump up. Me watching Twitter. Dude, it's Twitter, it's fucking Instagram. Everywhere, dude. I mean, I bet it's really fucking good. I haven't seen it yet. I kind of want to see it. Also, yes, I hate that star where you have to walk behind the penguin to get to that star. It's so annoying. It's so, like, persistent on whether or not if you're outside of the penguin or not, and you get blown back fucking down. Guys, make sure to like the stream if you're here. I do appreciate. I did see yesterday's stream actually did hit 11 likes afterwards, which I do notice. There's a good number of people who will come and watch the VOD after the live stream and potentially like it up. So I do appreciate you guys, if any of you are them. Is that most of their new games that are releasing are day one on... Yeah, I know. Game Pass, I think, hard carries Xbox hard. And the fact that you can just connect your shit to your PC, and it's because it's all Microsoft, and you just play your games on PC with Game Pass and all that. I do think they have the whole Game Pass thing pretty solid. PlayStation's shot at it with the whole, like, 3 different tiers of PlayStation Plus you can buy. pretty pricey. And for what I've done, you basically, I've tried paying for 1 month of the extra, like the most expensive one, to be able to play some PS3 games, because I think that is really cool. I think they should have tried to do this earlier, but I don't know if they've got it. You have to stream the game, and you have to have like pristine internet to be able to make it work. It's pretty tough. It's really worth it if you have a PS5 though, because then you can play well, not any, but a whole catalog of PS4 games. But if you're a PS4 user like me, you're only buying it for PS3 games, and then it won't work because you need a really good internet to be able to stream those games. I don't know why it's not like a download thing. I don't know. And yes, Alpha, before you say use Sunshine music again for the 900th time, I'm on a 5-hour music mix of just Super Mario music, so I don't want to hear it. Koopa Shell to get up that path? No, you don't. You can, but you don't. There is no... Wait, is there even a Koopa on that level? Oh, there is, yeah, at the back. Yeah, no, you can jump up there. I think you're overthinking everything, self-esteem. I don't know. I think I know what you're talking about, because I think the shell can just go over those little barriers, but you can do it by just jumping. Oh, premium, true. Yeah, oh yeah, it goes essential, premium, extra. For PS4 users, I think the middle one, I think it's called essential. No, a premium. No, extra. Holy fuck, I don't remember. The middle tier one, I think it's the most useless if you're a PS4 player, because I think it really just does what the best one does. When you don't get access to PS3 games, you just get access to PS4 games, which is like okay if they're PS4 games you don't own for your PS4, but I don't know. I don't know if it's worth... I don't even know how much it is. I've never bought the middle tier one. Anniversary soon, so free SSR. Hell yes. You mean 5-star? Wow, this guy plays FGO and he doesn't even know that they're called 5 stars and not SSR. Everybody puke. Alpha cringe. I was trying to remember where this was from. Super Mario Wii, yeah. I would think that the PS4 game catalog is probably gigantic. Way more than the PS3 one, probably. But I don't know. Again, you probably have to stream the games. You can't just... Even though you're on a fucking PS4, you probably can't download them. And I have so many PS4 games added to my library from the PS Plus monthly shit, which I know ends at some point. I think they announced that that shit's gonna end soon. But I would literally just go on every month, add the shit to my library, even though I might not ever play the game. Like, I have like probably at least 200 games in my library that have, well, probably never seen the light of day, but like they're there if I ever want to play them. Oh, they are a free download. Okay, that's pretty good. They need to do that with PS3 games. I don't know why they couldn't. This is a good theme. It's a classic Galaxy theme. I've tried doing, but I'm playing 3D All-Stars, which has some small modifications. Play the game the developer's way. Yeah, I know. It's built on a version where a lot of the bugs and shit and glitches are fixed. So it is a pretty Let's Play-y version of the game. There's not many glitches left in that version, unfortunately. But still, that has nothing to do with the fact that you can definitely run through that path and jump up and get to the igloo. So I'm almost 99.9% certain that the red bomb you need to talk to is in that igloo. No clear path to the igloo. Maybe is it different depending on what star you're on? What star are you on? 7 out of 18 badges in Pokemon Scarlet? Hell yeah. Oh, dude, I was gonna say, wait, 18. She got buffed. Nice. Nice. Oh, you added it straight to your team? That's pretty cool. Yeah, I ended up with 6 shiny XE from yesterday, which is honestly a pretty solid number for Pokemon Go, which I don't really care that much anymore, and I wasn't, like, I was at work for most of it, so. It took me like 100 XE to get my first one, though, like, it was crazy. I don't know what to tell you, self-esteem. To be fair, on IGN it does say to use the shell, but I am almost certain I've never seen actually anyone use the shell to get to the igloo. I didn't have to use the shell. But yeah, apparently according to this, you do use the shell, according to IGN, but IGN are low IQ. Don't send me fragrant order pics. I swear to God, Alpha. Unless it's Gotcha Game Brag and you put it in that channel, go for it. But other than that, I don't fucking care. I just remembered this. I wish Streamlabs had this thing that Nightbot used to have. Well, it still has. We obviously don't use it. It would tell you how many times every... Oh, that was commands, not emotes. Never mind. It would tell you how many times each command has been used. I was gonna say, if it could do that for emotes, like how many times the alpha versus the solo emote is gonna get used. I never played the first Spider-Man game. I don't know, I wasn't into the hype of it that much. But I did hear it was good. $6 more, okay. I usually just kind of do the 1 month of the essential. So I'm like, you know what, fuck it, it's only 12 bucks. I'll just do it every month. But I said whatever. I bought the 3 months because I'm like, I don't have to worry about it till I believe it's September now. Because it is gonna run out like tomorrow. $40 rolls on the banner right now, and I haven't gotten any of the rate up 4 stars. This is BS. Well, good thing you have a You've done 40 pulls. You might get the pity soon. Wait. Lost all respect for me because I never played a game. Ouch. I didn't know you could get that cold. You bitch. I'm actually excited. I want to do this on Twitch, but I also don't. So I'm like thinking, since like it's been a while since we finished the Pokemon Black playthrough. And I kind of want to start up a new series like that. Like a playthrough-ish series. Yes, it's going to cut into Shaymin time. Oh well. We might have to just like not do outbreaks as much, because honestly outbreaks are just us chilling there, probably getting a shiny or two. Dynamax Adventures is still fun. It's still a hunt that we're nearly double odds into. You can't play through FGO. You just cry in FGO and waste money in FGO. That's not a playthrough. That's bullshit. But I really don't want to tell you the game. I kind of want to just go live. It wouldn't make sense as a playthrough here on this channel, but I am tempted to. That's kind of a hint. I'll say that. It's a playthrough that I should do over on Twitch, but I'm not going to. I don't think it's worth it going over on Twitch, especially when I've just not been caring that much about Twitch because I just have been working a lot. Speaking of though, I might be able to do a Twitch stream tomorrow. Having said that, it is Monday night, and I know that's not that great for a lot of you peeps who are, you know, in the midst of bad school times and potentially work times. So it's whatever. We'll figure something out. Yeah, I don't really want to tell you the game. But I have played in the past, a long time ago, and it's honestly a little bit of a banger. And I did say a couple days ago I would have to whip out the emulator and the Wii bar. Twitch is a little bit dying. I was gonna do it like a few nights ago, and then I'm like, ah, fuck. And then I didn't, and then, yeah. It's a lot to set up for no reason. Because no matter what I do, I feel like I'm really, like, not having fun. Like, Overwatch is fun for me, but you guys hate it. And nobody comes. Yu-Gi-Oh! To me is a little bit dead. I don't know how you guys feel about it. Like, I'd still be down to do some maybe, like, Progression Series is okay. It's just a lot. Master Duel is kind of just me getting my ass kicked by Sapphire. And kind of all you guys, sort of. So that's kind of no fun. I could do online duels, but I don't know. I would do like Genshin or Star Rail, but I worry for my computer. Since the last time I tried to stream Genshin on Twitch, my computer basically blue screened. I was thinking about this. I've said this before. It's something I've always wanted to do with like Liam or Garrett or both. Or even Kyle, fuck it, any of them. But at this point, I don't think that's ever going to happen. So I would be down to just do it by myself. And it's like the anime opening thing where it's, you put like, you get like 64 of them. I think maybe even you can go up to 128. Put them into like a sort of like a tournament bracket, but they just like randomly get selected and go one-on-one on each other. You choose which one you like out of the two. And you just keep doing that until you have one, last one standing. I'd be down to, I was wanting to do that mainly with Liam because he just doesn't know much. And so he would be a completely non-biased. I mean, other than JoJo's, which, you know, he's a classic JoJo's dick sucker, so. Or see, if you need to refresh your PlayStation Plus, buy the 12-month plan. It's 20% off right now. Oh, well, I literally just refreshed 2 months. Or 3 months, sorry. I don't need PlayStation Plus for 3 months now. At least my gacha game isn't 6 feet under. I can't even complain. FGL lives, even though it shouldn't, and the game that should still be alive is dead. So, whatever. Can't even say that. I just read your message about ignoring your comment, so fuck you. It's not Pokepark. Good guess though. Link's crossbow training. That's a good one. Attempt a Genshin stream one more time. Sure. I would be more tempted to try a Star Rail stream because that's a game I actually play. First of all. Second of all, I don't think it's as taxing on the computer as Genshin is. From what I've witnessed. I have a great game for you to play as a series. Hit me, Alpha. If you say Fate Career in order, though, I am timing you out. Dark Souls 3. Honestly, I was about to say that as well. That's a good one, Alpha. You can tell, though, that I don't think anybody cares, because not even Solo suggested that. Yeah, Star Rail stream because I could actually progress the story and listen to the story a bit better than I kind of do now. I didn't say it, so I didn't make it official, but I was immediately after I said the fake run order thing. I'm like, fuck, he's gonna say Dark Souls. You purposely waited for me to read those two messages as well. You didn't just like leave those there for me to eventually get to. You waited for me to say, I have a great game for you to play as a series. And then you're like, Dark Souls. That's a good one. What if we played the game and I muted all music? That'd be hilarious. But yeah, I'm only at the part where, you know, when you unlock all that shit where you can, you know, the character ascension stuff and all that shit around the end of the Cocolia fuck shit. And I meant to say fight and I said fuck. What the hell? Yeah, and I just did the shadows where you like, yeah, shadows are like the domains, right? 100 coins, yeah. Honestly, 100 coin stars are so stressful. Soulborn games are Spartan's territory. Yeah, it really is. That's what he's gotten, like, semi-famous on. But yeah, no, I do think you guys, I hope, if you think about it with an open mind, I hope you guys will like the game that I want to play. I'm gonna download it after stream because it's honestly a pretty hefty download. I tried doing it earlier. I'm like, oh shit, I don't have time to download that. Goes to show you my internet, huh? Self-esteem. I have literally never seen anybody use a cannon to get to the igloo. I think that's just honestly a bit of a skill issue. That also, how does that make sense? Why do you need the cannon to get to the igloo if you need to get into the igloo to open up the cannon? I legit don't even know why there's a cannon on Snowman's Land. Unless it's to pop up to the top of the snowman to get that star. I mean, yeah, there's a good, like, 40 coins in the igloo. Go. were some like early childhood shows like Pokemon that you watched? I watched almost and like played almost all of them. If that makes sense. I don't know if any of I actually don't know if some of you remember. Digimon was the only one I didn't, actually. I never watched it, never played it. I don't know. I could never get behind Digimon. I don't know why. But Chaotic was around for like 2 years, ever. It was a very brief 2 years, but I had a shit ton of the cards. I played the card game. The card game was a little confusing. But I quite liked the show, to be honest. Bakugan, classic. Chaotic was kind of mid, but it was kind of cool in a way. I wish they didn't kill it though. Beyblade. I thought I never watched the show, but I'm like thinking about it. I'm like, I kind of actually pretty sure I did watch a bunch of the show. I had a shit ton of Beyblades. I forget where they are right now, but they're in a green bag. I know that. I have no idea where they are right now though. Yu-Gi-Oh! To be honest, back in the day, I played a shit ton of Yu-Gi-Oh! In like grades 4 through 6. The show, honestly, I think other than 5Ds, which is what I kind of grew up on, that's why I like it so much. Other than 5Ds, I didn't really watch much of the show. Bakugan kind of died. I think they're trying to revive it. I remember seeing like new ones. I don't think there's a show, but they're trying to revive the toys. Beyblade has kind of come back and revived. They've been making new Beyblades for a while now. I don't think Beyblades will ever die. Somehow. That's a Bari. Exactly. I don't know why people come in and ask that. If they're asking for like over our last few hunts, like, you know, over the last few days, I would see that. But like if it's just today, like, oh, any luck today? Like, if you see that number going up, you know the answer. I don't understand why people ask that. That's why I always give them a sarcastic answer. How many did you have, Alpha? Because I have a shit ton of them. I never had. I had a couple of the Pegasus. This is a new background for the Omega Lulls. If they exist, and if Walmart has some of them. Spinning tops. It's the spinning tops, and also in real life, hearing the clink of the metal hit each other. It's kind of satisfying. Yeah, usually I'll say like, yes, actually, we've gotten 6 shiny Shaymins today. I'm just kind of resetting for a good nature one or something like that. I actually have been looking for my old Bakugan for like a day and a half. So I had a lot of the OGs. For this show, I really only watched like the first like 3 seasons, like the OG show, the second one where like they all evolved and stuff, and I think the one after that, and then I kind of fell off with the show. The toys. Since I wasn't watching the show, I was just kind of getting a bunch of Bakugan that I didn't really know what they did, and they were getting a little wacky with it back in the day. Well, it's interesting you say that, Alpha. I did finally find them. I did so much searching, and it turns out they were literally just kind of in plain sight. They were just under a bin of like of hockey cards I have. Because I know they were in this, like, they were in a shoebox. I'm like, where the fuck is that shoebox? Because I know we had a shit ton of, me and my brother had a shit ton of the gate cards, like the metal cards. Like, a lot of, like, the OG ones that looked like ass. We had, like, probably a couple hundred. And they were in a garbage bag. And the bag itself was like 50 pounds. I think we got rid of a lot of them. I know I kept a lot of like some, like a bunch of the like the newer-ish gate cards and ability cards, just so I can obviously pop them open. But yeah, I found them, and I was separating them just not just before stream, but earlier today from like, because I don't know if you can tell, if you can remember, but the OG like series, I guess 1 Bakugan were like very small compared to some of the new, like in ball form. I mean, so compared to like pretty much any of the ones after them, they are like not double the size, but they are significantly bigger. Like, this is the box. I've separated a lot of the old ones. I'll get them in a sec. A couple of these I don't even know what they are. Like, I don't even know what the fuck that is. A couple of the cards as well. Like, this is off. I have like so many forms of Dragonoid that I don't even know which one is which anymore. Hold on. It's funny you mentioned that one specifically, Alpha, because we got this one doesn't want to open. Some of them are in pretty bad condition. We got the man, the black Dragonoid, the darkest one. We got the Chaos one. I don't even know how I got some of these. Oh, I grabbed the wrong one. We got the main man, the red one. There's a story behind this one. Obviously, this was when this had just come out. So these things were sold out everywhere. Like it was actually kind of crazy thinking back now, how much of a kind of a fad Bakugan was, like how popular it was. To the point where either it was for some sort of like or a report card thing, or I just had money and I wanted to buy a new Bakugan because I knew they were like $15. Like it was flat, like you could buy a single Bakugan for $15 or like a 3-pack for a certain price, and there was none in any store around us that we could tell. And so my dad called up I think it was a Walmart like 25 minutes away, and we hadn't had dinner yet. We're like, oh shit, they're gonna sell out, because that's how popular it was. We're like, if we don't get there like now, they're gonna sell out. And so we packed up sandwiches for the car, for like the half-an-hour car ride it is to get there. Had sandwiches in the car and bought Bakugan there, and they just so happened at the store they had a freaking Pyrus Dragonoid, the most popular thing ever. And yeah, that was that. I've got a bunch of other classics, but I was looking through them. A lot of the classics are rusty. They either don't open, or they're very stiff, or like one of the little clips are breaking off, so you can't actually roll them anymore. It's unfortunate. Skyrus or something? I don't know how to spell it. Was oh yeah, Skyrus was my favorite, I think. Like, obviously I like Aquis because I like the blue, but I think Skyrus was my favorite, the big bird thing. I only have a Chaos one of the original Skyrus. I've got the light one. The second half of 4.0. Wait, what are we in right now? What's up, Hayden? You just reset a shiny Shaymin? Oh, I bet I did. Yeah, my Darkest Drago is probably the worst. Not the worst condition, but of the three. I thought I had actually 2 Pyrus Dragons, because I just looked at this and I'm like, I liked how you could. You're never going to be able to see this. The G's printed there. Don't mind my fingers. Oh, you can see it. Come on. I always liked where you could, like, where they print the G's on new Bakugan. Fuck. You saw it there for a sec. You missed a shiny. Just BS Clips YouTube. Yeah, what up? No, I didn't actually. I would probably be on the floor crying if I did that. So I appreciate all you guys coming in, telling me I reset a shiny. I don't know who put this together, but I appreciate the little troll. It was funny. I laughed a lot. Oh, I remember. Yeah, they had the. I don't have my big versions anymore. Thing is, that garbage bag that had all those cards in it, I don't know if we actually got rid of them because I'm pretty sure, yeah, I had a gigantic one. I don't know where it is though. But also with the printing of the G's on some, because they kept some of these like half open in the container when you buy them. So you could definitely tell. I don't know if it's like based on what background versus and what attribute it is got whatever G power it has. Or if, I don't even know who produced them. Was it Hasbro? I don't even remember. Just randomly like prints a G power on them. But you could see on most of them which, like how many G's it had. Do, 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 do. 3.7? Okay, it's still a little while. What's up, pizza? Oh, dude, the metal ones are sick. I thought I had one. Because I know a lot of the, like, the second season's show. Like the Neo version ones, I forget what they're called. A lot of them had like a metal ring in them, and I thought they looked really cool. And like I think it was like the dual Hydronoid, like the evolved version of like the main antagonist one, had a huge metal ring. I thought I had one of those as well. Oh, I do. Here's one. It's the second Drago version. But it's Aquis, not Pyrus. This one. This was like, yeah, the second version of Drago in the second season, I think. When Drago evolves like 5 or 6 fucking times or some shit with a different name. And I'm pretty sure that's the first one. Doodly-doo, doodly-doo. But yeah, send a pic if you want. I just like how the Wiggler boss was just... Yeah, the Wiggler boss is so lame in Mario 64. It's such a waste of time. My hand is hurting? Yeah, that's probably pretty fair assumption. Welcome and do it dailies every day. I'll have 15k. Yeah, should be enough. I always forget how much is, if you're at a 0 pity, how much is a guarantee if you have to go to 90? What's 1600 times 9? 16,000 minus 1600, 14,400. So yeah, you'd have enough to guarantee a at least one 5-star. Classic Yoshi music. Alright, enough distractions, even though I'm getting distracted. We have 100 more encounters to do. We'll be here a little while still. What's up, way? And I actually was looking on like eBay and stuff. Buying OG Bakugan, especially depending on what attribute they are, they're pretty pricey. Especially if they're in decent condition. But yeah, I don't know where my Beyblades are. That one is not hiding in plain sight, I can reassure you that. I know I wouldn't get rid of them, they're just in a green bag somewhere. 15 more stars to get before the Bowser Lover, where I get the last one. Are you doing all 120 stars, Self-Esteem? Clear one-headed. I've always wanted a normal Hydronoid because I thought it looked so sick. But I could never find one. Again, it's like finding Bakugan in general back in the day, just unheard of. Finding a one of like the main like character ones, like a Hydronoid, Dragonoid, any of those like other ones, didn't even matter what attribute they were. Obviously, if they were like of their attribute, like they are in the show, holy fuck, that is some rare ass shit. That's why finding a fucking Pyrus Dragonoid back in the day at a random Walmart 30 minutes away from where we lived at the time, nuts. I had like 3 versions of Tigrera as well. The tiger one that Bruno has. I had the Chaos one, the one that you're supposed to have. I have a fucking dark one and a water one as well. Literally, Elf is distracting me. I thought I said no more. Oh. Oh, I think that's the one of like the second or third evolution of Skyrus. That's not the original Skyrus. And that other one, I don't know what even that is. That could be that Vladator, who I only remembered who that was recently. He's like the main antagonist. That, yeah. I don't even know if they sold them in stores. I've never seen it before. I assume they did, but I don't know if they ever did. Oh, it's a Japanese only one. Yeah, that's why. I've never seen that one. I also want an OG Skyrus. Oh, Gorum? Yeah, his name is, he was a golem, like a fucking wood, like a tall dude. His name is Gorum, which is a fucking dumbass name. The Subterra guy. I think I have a version of him, of the OG Gorum, but it wasn't Subterra. And I recently did find, I did have a Subterra version of his second evolution, which I forgot what they called him. Neo Gorum or some bullshit. Where he does not look much different. He just kind of has his arms out a little bit more. Preyas was always cool. The one that was like the chameleon guy who could like switch attributes depending on what he spun. And then his evolution was he was like 2 in 1. Shiny right now, you lied to me. Well, you actually lied to me. Someone time him out. That 1 star that if you fall into the castle light. Oh, that one. Yeah, yikes. Viper Helios. I know who Helios is. I don't know what Viper Helios is. Oh, I never ever had a Praeus. That was his name. Oh, you're doing Rainbow Ride Self-Esteem. Yeah, that's probably the hardest level in the game. That's rough. Keep fighting the sleepiness. We'll still be here for like another, probably close to an hour. Yeah, I forgot the OG Series 1s also, yeah, they have like, it's just a magnet. It's just a hole with a magnet underneath, whereas pretty much all the ones after that, like embedded the magnet underneath and like put it in the ball, if that makes sense. Dude, classic music. Mario Party 2, Fireland, yeah, that's what that is. You can't forget some of the fucking OG ones that people just had as filler, like fucking Serpenoid, I think this is called. Big ol' snake boot bitch. And the Robotallion and the fucking what was it? Falconeer, the bird, the other bird. On the other side of the room, there's a similar looking level, and there is Rainbow Ride. Oh, you're doing the wing cap level. It's technically a secret star. I forgot that's right there. I did not count this encounter. Yo, what's up, Rabbit? Wait, Rabbit, I know you were gifted a membership like a week ago. I did not realize that was your first ever membership. So you have the newbie member badge on, the shiny horsey. I did not realize it was your first ever membership. I was looking at pics and I didn't have the big version of the MC's background. I had two big Skyrus ones, a red and a green one. Gotcha. Okay, I'm gonna spoil it. You guys are hyping me up a little bit too much. I want to play it so badly. We're playing the OG game. This game is low-key kind of good. Kind of cringe, but kind of good. We're gonna do an emulator version of it though, because obviously I can't really record the Wii easily, at least. Good game, honestly. And honestly, the Defenders of the Core game, which is a very different game for the PS3 and all that, that was a really good game as well. I don't know if anybody ever played Defenders of the Core. That was actually my first ever platinum trophy on PlayStation, was fucking backing on Defenders of the Core. So, kind of holds a place in my heart, that one. I hate the wing cap, by the way. Yeah. The wing cap takes a special skill, but also the wing cap level in Mario 64 is pretty yikes. Leonidas or something was eventually... I was gonna say, did Leonidas ever have a toy? Defenders of the Core was like it was like one of those classic like Japanese like third person like mecha games, but not, and it was like kind of good. The re-release did? Oh, I don't think I ever got one, unfortunately. So yeah, that's what we'll be playing. I'll be downloading a ROM. I don't know when we'll start, because between work, some of these hunts, and there's a stream coming up, a big... It's with Christian again, but this time with a lot more other creators. We're doing... his idea, he wants to do Mario Kart. If you guys heard it, it's Mario Kart, but like... It's like also a drinking game. So we want to do a big stream of that. But we're trying to figure out people's schedules. But I'd be down if I'd be down to start it tomorrow, because I have to download the ROM and all that. I have to make sure my Wii bar for my computer here still works. Because it is, I'm not gonna lie, it's been kind of sat behind my monitors ever since we finished Mario Galaxy 2. Start tonight. I would start, but I can't. So yeah, that's if you remember how that game works, you just create your character. You have to pick what attribute you want to be at the very start of the game out of the 6. Which I think will be interesting. I know what I want to be, but you guys might want to And apparently, some people were saying in that game, the game is very biased towards if you want, depending on like what attribute you pick. Like some attributes are just going to be easier than others to play in the story, which is kind of bullshit. But that would be very hard to do, to be honest. There's just so many variables with the cards and stuff. Defenders of the Core, I'd be down. I actually still have it on my PS3. My PS3 is so broken. How would we be able to play that? Fuck it. Is there a PS3 emulator? Probably, right? Is there a PlayStation emulator out there? Drunk driving? Kind of. I forget how it works, but it's like every race you have a thing of beer and you have to finish it before the race is done. So you either can like start the race and just down it now and you're just behind, but you don't have to do that anymore, or like throughout each lap you have to like do it. I forget what the rules are. I know I've seen it somewhere before. Dude, the Vacuum villains are very edgy. They're edgier in the show than they are in the game, if I remember correctly. They're way edgier in the show, because the Doom Dimension is a real fucking thing. It's not really a thing in the game. 20,400, by the way. Is it tier list? I don't even know who I used a lot. Probably just the Dragonoid. But whatever. Shout out to this Aquasaurus. Classic dude. Problem is this one, the latch on this guy on this side is like really stuck. I'm gonna have to probably pry that shit open. And it's also the side where the G's is posted, so I have no idea how powerful he is. Yes, I saw that. Solo. I also looked that up, and yeah, it's a Monster Jam game, but it's an add-on where you get your monster truck to look like Drago. I don't know what kind of fucking crossover that is and why that is, but sure. We should play that monster truck game on stream just so I could fucking buy that. Do do do. I was gonna say, there's the premium, and I wonder if Defenders of the Core is on the PS3 streaming site, but then again, I don't know if I'll even be able to stream it. Like I said, you have to have some cracked ass internet to be able to play those things. PS3 emulator. RPC S3. I don't know about this. The open source PS3 emulator. Cool. But how the hell would you get games for this? Well, I did just look at the open source, and they have on the same website, you can see all the different games and stuff. And I went to the B and I saw it, and oh, also, by the way, this version of the game that we're going to be playing, the Wii one, they did make a version of it on PS3, but it's I hear it's pretty ass to try to play that game on a controller like that. So yes, both games are on PS3 and on this emulator. I just don't know how well this emulator works. Ow, my back. Yo, Foos, how's it going, buddy? I think it's been a while since I've seen you. Oh, it's not? Okay. Well, I'll try this emulator. Can one of you grab Foos's Linkaroo me, please? But how are you doing? We're vibing with the Shaymin, as you do. The Shaymin man out here doing Shaymin things with the Shaymin chat. You just know, you just know. Yeah, I saw you were live today. I was hoping I could raid you, but then I forgot I'm doing a pretty longer stream because we're hitting 5 times odds today. Because why not? I just like it. I like torture. I like actually I shouldn't say anymore. YouTube, that was a joke. How are you, my dude? Doing well. I'm pretty zonked today, though. Work was hell on earth. Kind of this whole weekend, but specifically today. Today was pretty bad. But I work tomorrow, and then I'm off for 2 days, so we are chilling. I think playing some bowling with some coworkers on Wednesday. Potentially, I think. From Berto. I haven't seen the new character, I don't think. There's metal. Oh, fuck. I don't know if this is metallic metal, though. I think I've tried this with something else, and it's not... Yeah, it's not, what is it called? Magnetized. Or it's just, it's made out of a certain metal. I forget what it is, like the cheap, like it's metal, but it's... There's a type of metal that's just not usually magnetized, and it's used for like the cheap, like decorative metal like this. It's not steel, I don't think. They wouldn't put steel on goddamn headphones. My neck, ow. But yeah, not magnetized. I got lucky with Shaymin. So many people I know have gotten lucky with Shaymin. At this point, anybody who has gotten Shaymin, I consider, is lucky. Landon got it in 69. Inferno Man. TikTok clock sucks, yeah. It's probably like the second hardest stage. I mean, those 2 stages, those 3 stages, if you include that secret star, the wing cap star, Definitely the hardest things in the game. By far. Especially for speedrunners, when people do 120-star speedruns of Mario 64, I think TikTok clock is where most runs die. If they get that high, obviously. Alpha, I'm not gonna lie, when Bakugan was huge, and I mean this was a little bit after because this was all some of the newer Bakugan, but when I still had to go to church every day or every Sunday, sorry, and I was spending a lot of my weekends over at like families' houses because my dad was single at the time and didn't have a babysitter because we had a bunch of babysitters, but they were all pretty garbage. So I'd be spending a lot of my weekends with my grandparents, and I'd bring a lot of my Bakugan, and there's a couple that I would always carry, like, depending on which one I felt like. I'd always carry around as if it was my actual partner Pokemon Bakugan. I haven't found the one that I liked the most yet. What's up, Belf family coming in with the raid, dude? What's up, Belf family, Iris, and Isaac? How are you doing tonight? Thank you so much for the raid. What were you guys up to tonight? I'll be honest, you didn't show up on my recommended tonight. I don't know why. Usually you do. Oh, Tears of the Kingdom. Nice, 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 nice. Also, when did you hit 1K? Did I miss that? Did I congratulate you for that? I feel like I missed you that. I'll come in though, and congrats on the 1K. That's crazy. Shaymin is still going. Shaymin is still well alive, still kicking, and I'm down and out. I've been out for quite a while, actually. Some could say, if you will. Perhaps. Oh, I'd bring my DS and Game Boy and shit to church all the time. They didn't care. My grandparents didn't care. As long as there was no sound whatsoever. Because, obviously, it was fine. So... got a bit of a headache towards the end. Got at the end of April. Okay, yeah, I might have missed that then. My bad. Yeah, congrats on that. That's awesome. Thanks so much for 10 likes on the stream as well, guys. Thank you, thank you. You guys are amazing. Thing is, like, I wasn't even huge into church. I was never baptized. We were kind of just there because we had to be. So, yeah, you could say I know a thing or two. You know, John 3:14. Damn, shit, powerful. I don't even know. I know that is a popular one, a famous one. I just don't know what it is. The back of the pews. Nice. I don't remember if they made us stand for every damn song as well. Oh shit, I saw? Maybe. How long is it for, do you know, the sale? Shoot, elbow you? Dude, my grandmother would scold us if we either didn't stand up for like certain songs or made like a teensy bit too much noise. I brought Hot Wheels. Turns out the people in front of me weren't too fond of the sound of Hot Wheels behind their heads. They're just lame then. Problem is with backing in at church though, we did bring them quite a bit. We just couldn't, like, because the noise it makes when you hit the card, it just it's too much. Too much for the Lord, you know what I'm saying? Shit, gotta be quiet. It's because because there's so many different I don't even know what the word is. Like not communities. Like you have like Baptist church, you have United churches, you have Presbyterian, like there's so many there's a word for it. I was gonna say versions, but it's not the correct word. But you know what I'm saying? Like there's so many different types of it, and it's basically just how it's run and who runs it. We went to a Baptist church, which is one of the oldest like kinds of worships, and also like the most I won't say most serious, but it's you know what I'm trying to say right now. You know, like, yeah, I'd say serious, I guess. So it was just hella quiet, hella like, just like you sit there for an hour and a half and just listen. There's no like, not many songs in between. So yeah. What's up, bragging on Twitch tonight? No, I worked. There's a good chance we'll do Twitch tomorrow though, because tomorrow's my last day after 7 days of work. The paper airplanes. With PS Plus, it's only $13 for the first 3 games. That's really not that bad. That ain't bad though. I'm gonna look it up right now. Different kinds of Christian churches. That's not how you spell any of that. 6 branches. No. Denomination. Yep, thank you. I guess it's called denomination. Yeah, you have... Oh. Gotcha. Okay, I just learned something. It's only until the 22nd. Oof. Apparently it's called Protestant, and then of Protestant there's a lot of these fucking kinds. I don't even know. Interesting. Yeah. Quite interesting. Some of these I've never even really heard of. I went to a Catholic school for elementary school, and the public school teacher asked me about it, like, and it was like I was in a cult. To be fair, it is kind of, because there was a Catholic high school near us, or near me when I was in high school, and I was always wonder like how different it is, if there's any difference, other than I know that there's like, I don't know if it's an elective or a must take, but I know there's a course called just religion, and you just study religion, all religions, I guess. Oh wait, no, I guess you wouldn't study all religion if you're in a Catholic church. Never mind. That would make no fucking sense. Do 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 do. Yeah, I don't think you would like Rainbow Ride. Self-esteem. So back into churches, because I was talking about Bakugan, and then how we would play Bakugan when I was in church, because I went to church for many years. Because I kind of had to. And that's kind of how we are here. Church, boring, background, fun. Hell yeah. Probably solo. I mean, Pokemon only existed in the later years of the 90s. Mandatory religion, we prayed before we ate. Couldn't be me. I mean, it... I shouldn't... I'm not gonna get into that, I'll be honest. But yeah, I'll just say it couldn't be me. Not now. Not really ever. TBH. I'm not saying I don't believe in that, but it's like I just can't be bothered. I don't, I don't have to. Whoa, dude, don't thunderbolt the main G. You were such a simp for my first boyfriend in 5th grade. I'd spend money on Bakugan. My money on Bakugan to give him. I even bought one of those huge ones. Dude, we were just talking about those. I don't know what year it would have been when you were in 5th grade, Ari, but we were just talking about how much of a fad they were back in the day and how you could not find them anywhere. Not even like the shitty ones. Dude, the simping started back in 5th grade, yikes. To be fair, there's this girl I really liked in like grade, I think she came to our school in like grade 2. So I'd known her since grade 2, and I pretty much had a crush on her ever since. And there was this weird bullshit, especially in grade 4, where apparently that her parents and my parents talked, and it so happened that, like, I guess a long time ago, her parents... Dude, I don't understand the concept of, like, people's, like, godmothers and shit like that. Or, like, yeah. But I don't know if it was even real, or we just made it up to make it sound real. But, like, her mom was, like, some sort of, like, guardian of mine. Like, of something, if something happened. So we would always call it, like, ourselves, like, fucking, like, god siblings, which doesn't even exist. But yeah, that went away. And then in grade 6, or was it 7? No, it was 6. It was in middle school. I don't know why I wanted to do this, but it was like around Valentine's Day, and we were at a Shoppers, and I'm like, dude, I didn't have money at the time. I went to my dad, I'm like, can you please get one of those like 3 packs of like Lindor's chocolates? And what I wanted to do was on the box, I was gonna say like to her name from question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, as like a admirer thing. And I was pretty certain I knew which locker was hers, but obviously everyone's locker was locked. So when everybody was gone, or even maybe when class had started, and I just went to the washroom like shortly after, I grabbed the Lindors, which had not melted, surprisingly. And because obviously I couldn't get into her locker, because that's fucking weird, I just left them on the floor in front of her locker, because like the lockers weren't standing like on the ground. It was like a little like platform, so it's kind of, it was just on the floor in front of her, or I'm pretty sure it was her locker. I'm like still 90% sure it was hers. But nothing came of it. So either she just ate the chocolate, it was someone else's locker, or the custodial staff came by and thought it was garbage. Which honestly, I think it's that third option. I'm not gonna lie. I'm almost certain she would have said something, maybe not to me, but it would have been a thing going around the school. Or at least my grade. I'm almost certain it was her locker, so it wouldn't have been others, someone else's. I'm almost certain someone thought it was garbage. Because it had nothing on it. It was just the box of Lindor with black Sharpie that said to her name from a bunch of question marks. So that was my one attempt. But here's the crazy thing. I moved away halfway through grade 7, so this was like a year and a half after all that had happened, to where I am now. So I moved away halfway through grade 7, like at the Christmas break, when you have like those couple weeks off for Christmas. That's when, and then I continued grade 7 after that break, like elsewhere. It was crazy though, because after I moved away, this was like a weekend, like a week so after, like probably right around Christmas, she had posted this thing on Facebook. Yes, I actually used Facebook back in the day. And like it was just like a photo with a caption, basically like an Instagram post, and it was like, shame I couldn't tell him, now I don't think I can anymore. And I'm like, is it, what the surely this, no. All this time, eh? But I'm just gonna assume it wasn't that. Dude, I hope someone ate those Lindors. I hope they didn't just melt and go to the garbage. But honestly, at that point in grade 7, though, I kind of moved on from the first girl. There was this other girl in grade 7 that I had a huge crush on, but nothing really happened from it either. Other than in science class, because I sat next to her in science class. That was the only, like, decent chance I had at anything, and nothing happened. Fuck yeah. Like, who the fuck is question mark, question mark? What kind of a name is that? I'm not gonna lie as well, recently, on one of the apps, the dating apps I was on, I actually came across the second girl in grade 7 that I had a huge crush on. They no joke appeared, like, you know how every single one of them has like the, you know, your top picks, your standouts, your whatever the fuck they call it. She appeared in one of those. I'm like, what is going on? What a small, cheeky little world we live in. I think crushes are weirdly subjective, because you could have a lot of people in like high school, let's say, you could probably think, oh yeah, she's like objectively attractive, sorry. So I guess you could say you have a crush on them because you say you think that they're attractive, but it's like they're almost like too attractive, where it's like they're too objectively attractive to, and then they're not to make them not attractive for you. Like you're not attracted to them because they're too objectively attractive. Does that make sense? That makes sense, right? Or it's like that one saying that where it's like, I hate, you know, putting numbers on shit, but like a girl who's like a 7 but like is a really good personality and like things in common with you is way better than just a 10 out of 10 who's just like so like not for you, you know what I'm saying? Last summer with a coworker. I haven't seen them since like start of September. I never tried to go out with them because they were my boss's daughter and I didn't want to get fired or anything. Yeah, that's always a sensitive subject. That's like kind of what happened with me when I moved here. Dude, the difference in just how people acted. We're not listening to this. Difference between my old school and this school, dude, people swore like crazy at this school. Like, this is back in the times where I'm just like, I couldn't swear around the house because obviously like church stuff. And so I didn't swear that much at school, and when I did, it was very picky. I would do it here and then, but like not much. And then when I moved and came to the middle school here, holy fuck. It was like night and day, swear to God. Dude, I don't know what it was with middle school, like the second half of grade 7 when I moved and grade 8, where I had, like, I actually was, like, kind of, like, talking friends with, like, a lot of, like, some of the more, if not, like, the most probably attractive people in my grade. I even had one of them message, like I had friended a lot of them on Facebook, and a lot of them were messaging me like, oh, what was this, what did I miss this? And then I had a decent long conversation with one of them, but she was kind of known as like a yes, even in grade 8. And yeah, we were casually just talking a little bit about school, a little bit about each other, because obviously I had just moved there, like I was kind of new. And she just randomly asked like, oh, yo, so do you like anyone right now? And I said yes, even though I was kind of like, if I say no, that's kind of lame. So I said yes, even though I like half had a crush. I'm like, wasn't sure if I did. So I said who it was. So I'm just like, oh, really? That's interesting. I don't anymore. That girl's actually pretty disgusting. I don't know how I ever had a crush on her. And she's like, oh yeah, really? That's interesting. I'm like, oh, do you have a crush on anyone? And she's like, yes. I'm like, well, you gotta tell me. I told you. And she's like, okay, fine. No, she said, I don't know. You? I'm like, I wasn't like I didn't know how to take that, because I'm like, that's just like out of the blue. Like, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I like you. Like, that's so random. And yes, it did get slightly awkward after that at like actual school. I don't know, like okay, cool. Maybe not like the H word is what I said, but like she was just like always so over the top flirty with like every dude she spoke to in middle school. I'm not even joking. Dude, I'm not even joking. Apparently I did. Middle school, grade 6, grade 7, grade 8. The Riz was crazy. I don't even know what happened. Dude, high school, I mean, to be fair, my first girlfriend was in grade 9 the year after. No, sorry, grade 10. My bad. My bad. Grade 9 is just an awkward year. Because it's like, okay, yes, there's a lot of your grade is the people you were just in middle school with in grade 8, but then they kind of just fuck off and make friends with a bunch of these other, like, new kids from other middle schools. And you're like, alright, well, fuck me, I guess. And I would say that's, like, for me, because, like, I had a whole bunch of different group of friends in middle school, and then high school happened, and, like, I just stopped talking to pretty much most of them, other than Kyle and this one, like, a couple other friends we had. But even then, after high school, like, all of them we just stopped talking, other than Kyle. And Liam, Garrett, and Gareth were all not in my middle school when I moved here. Only Kyle was. Kyle's an OG. I've known Kyle way more than I've known the other three. Why? What's 2 or 3 minutes, Solo? What's going on? I turn 18 in a couple months, and the oh god, I'm gonna be legally an adult soon panic just hit me. Oh, dude. I'm not gonna lie, and I don't want to panic you more, but it starts at 18, and every single year after that, I wouldn't say it gets worse, but it might hit harder. You know? Yes, also taxes. I mean, if you're under 18, you do get taxed, but it's very little. Like, very, very little. It's when you hit 18, you get hit with a lot more taxes. No problem, Solo. I'm glad I could help. Not much difference between 17 and 18. No. '18's the smoking year. You can now smoke if you want to. You can go buy some cigs, Solo. I know you're dying to go out there and buy some cigs. And gambling. 18's also gambling. That's so weird to think about, actually. At least that's what it is here in Canada. It's still like 18 you can buy and smoke cigarettes, but 19 is when you can actually drink. That's even, like, feels even worse in the States. You have to be 21 to drink in the States. That is crazy. I'm pretty sure of all the countries in the world, the United States has the, like, oldest legal drinking age. Alright, I'm gonna skip these ads. We don't need more ads tonight, I don't think. You're welcome. Yeah, that's true. Every year your parents will be like, alright, you have to start paying this. You know, phone bills usually are the first thing you have to start paying for. 14 in Germany. Dude, I don't remember. Is UK 18 or 16? I think it's 18. A lot of countries are 18 for drinking. But Yeah, I mean, 18 is like not only smoking cigs, but I think here in Canada it's also, since it's legal, it's also cannabis smoking. I'm pretty sure is legal at 18. The best part of being 18 is being able to create a debit card and Amazon account. Hell yeah. Yeah, dude, I think you can get a debit card, at least here, you can get a debit card before 18, but it's like, that's sort of like a getting started child account. And then I think it automatically upgrades itself to like a proper account that you have to pay fees on and shit when you hit 18. Dude, I don't think it was big in my high school. I mean, it sort of was from time to time, but I think at my high school, because it was just so many country people, they didn't bother doing that in the school because there was a dedicated, like, for them, a designated place to smoke anything, and that was by the kind of like, there's like the front parking lot by the front of the school and the back parking lot, which is mainly meant for teachers, but a lot of students park there as well. And that beside that back parking lot, there's like a big staircase that leads up into like a big survey of like houses, and on that staircase is where everybody did the smoking, but everyone just smoked cigarettes. So it was like, what the fuck? Debit at 14, yeah. I'm pretty sure you can get a child account at 14, yeah. The dollar stores, hell yeah. Dude, Dollar Tree kind of claps though sometimes. Dollarama kind of most Dollaramas I've been to around me are like pretty stingy Dollaramas. Like, they're just like, it's just kind of dirty. Shit's kind of just everywhere. Dollar Tree though, kind of fire, not gonna lie. And I'm not just saying that because Liam worked at a Dollar Tree for like 3 years or something like that, 2.5 years. Cotton candy flavored vapes, yeah. Dude, any of like those like, yeah, like candy or sweet, even like most fruit flavored vapes, like you can kind of smell like what the flavor is supposed to be, but that like an after smell, if that's a thing, it always has that like just like sickly, like sweet smell to it, no matter what flavor it is. That's unfortunate, Alpha. How's it still in business? CBD vape, which is nice. Nice. I forgot they would make that now. Because obviously you had your vape, you had your nicotine vape as well. I mean, it's still not great for you, but I do kind of think that if you have a vape and there's like no CBD, no nicotine in it, I mean, I've never vaped, but I think if you have like a clean, just you're doing it for the flavor, it's really honestly not that bad. But then again, I don't know, people always say, oh, it's bad for your lungs, it's gonna coat your lungs in fucking flavored syrup or some shit. Which it might. I mean, I don't know. It's still probably not great for you, but it's honestly, I don't think it's that bad. It's as bad as people say it is. What's CBD? It's like cannabis shit, right? Something to do with cannabis. You could try that. Problem is, I don't know if you can program a command on Streamlabs to do it for like certain, like, if you just make a command, then anybody could be like, yo, happy birthday. There's a way we can do like certain users I'd have to learn how to do that though. Yeah, that's fair, Ari. I hear people do that all the time for things like that. He just addicted. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can make commands have permissions, like who can use them. Yes, I can, okay. Dude, why is it when I go to put my controller down to fucking type something, it just always just slides on my fucking leg? Ugh. Oh, this is what we do. This is what we do. Oh, wait a minute. Fuck. I'll have to figure that out later. Yeah, I can make... It's just so annoying. You have to, like, you can make people as moderators, but you have to, like, you have to go through a whole process to make certain people, like, moderators and all that other stuff. I don't know if I ever set that up for you guys yet. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I always see CBD, I'm like, oh yeah, dude, that's weed. But no, I always figure it's A, oil, and B, it's non-addictive. I forget that, I forget that. Are you on 100 coins for Rainbow Ride self-esteem? Is that where you're still at? That's probably one of the hardest. You're allergic to the stuff that makes you high. Well, that's kind of a good thing to be allergic to, sort of. Depending on who you ask. I did not check DMs, sorry. Oh my god, yeah, holy shit. The only thing missing, different shaped glasses, and the hair is different. But holy fuck, that is kind of crazy. Every star, you should get those around the start, right? Wait, the star or every coin, do you mean? Can I make an exclamation point VTuber command that says Horsey is our favorite VTuber? Oh, yeah, I forgot your gummy command. It's actually kind of funny. I do not count this encounter, silly me. That'd be kind of insulting, isn't it? Who makes your emojis? My emojis are made by Art Greninja, who is away for a week right now. They're not here right now. But I don't. You've probably seen Art Greninja in the chat. She's made all of my emotes. Yeah, they're pretty great. I don't know if self-esteem. Are you still here? You are, okay. Someone was saying at some point, I don't know if it was 5 times odds or something, where the percentage of me, like the chance of me have gotten this already, is like basically 100%. Is it like now or like what? Oh, the blue coins in the Hazy Maze Cave is ridiculously hard. That and the blue coins in the Rainbow Ride are probably some of the hardest blue coins. It's kind of BS in my opinion, if you ask me. Which you didn't ask me, but if you did ask me, that's what I would say. I forgot another encounter. I'm a silly little bitch right now. Do 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 do. Too bad Gummy isn't here to see this command. I think something's wrong with your game. I'm gonna be real. I don't think there's anything wrong with the game. I really don't think there is. You're in decimal range. I'm glad I'm breaking the odds. Breaking boundaries, even, if you will. Because nobody can come up with a good enough explanation with proof on why this is happening to me. Like, and as, like, that being, like, with the game being broken, or patched, or shiny locked, or all this other bullshit. I don't think anybody can come up with anything. I'm doing everything that I've seen people do before. Yeah, I agree, so you have to keep it for now. Gonna be worse than Feeny? Dude, I'll take Feeny over this. Feeny just felt really long, so I don't think we did Dynamax Adventures that much. Or did we? I don't even know. No, Feeny was just hard to beat. That's what it was. Feeny was one of the harder Tapus to beat, in my opinion. So doing 217 of those Feenys is just, like, rough. But honestly, Coco's getting up there, and Coco isn't, you know, isn't easy as well. It's kind of. Only because Poison and Ground is just such kind of bullshit types to have to go up against with it. And we're, like, yeah, we're at 196 on that, so we're only, like, 20 away. Kind of nuts. And then we have, yeah, the Virsian, which also took many months, that I thought was, like, my worst fucking thing ever in my entire life. This is Super Mario soundtrack, so if anything Super Mario related. This is, yes, this is 1000 Year Door. So the only explanation is I'm just hella unlucky, and then, like, it's just crazy. Like, I've seen someone get this at 17,000. I saw someone recently in December, that's not recent, get it at 12,500. Which, like, 12,500 in itself is, like, 3 times over odds for that guy. Alright, this is 5 times odds. So, there you go. I'm going to do one more, though, because that means we would have done exactly 200 encounters tonight, which is kind of crazy. I don't normally do 200 in a night, but we're feeling adventurous. And then, guys, make sure to stick around for a raid, please. We've been doing pretty good on the raids. You guys actually, I know a lot of you usually always do a raid, but we've been doing some good-sized raids over to some people recently. I like seeing as many hashtag horsey raids in the other people's chats as possible. It's... Oh, also, we are definitely over 300 hours. Ready? Bam. Almost at 301 hours. Nuts, dude. Crazy. Bonkers. Zany. Oh, that's true. Yeah, I'm down to raid that guy. Oh yeah, there he is. Yeah, let's go raid him. Good suggestion. What is he hunting right now? Just Violet? Oh, Larvesta. Okay, cool. He's just in the desert for Larvesta. Good shiny. I want that shiny. We're gonna go raid Ectric. Like Solo has suggested. Let's go raid him. Hit him up with a like. Hit him up with a sub if you're not already. That'd be great. Dude, Dazzling Shells over there. Classic viewer. I'm probably gonna see if we can start backing on tomorrow. I think that is so not Pokemon, I know, crazy, and the views might be shit, but I'm gonna enjoy it. Fuck it. I don't even care. So if I can get everything going and everything works, it'll be back on. If it doesn't work, or I need an extra day or something, we're just gonna do some outbreaks. Okay? That's what's gonna happen. But yes, let's get #RT raid going. Please, please, please. You guys have been great tonight. It's a later one, but I appreciate it. Here's Ectric. Go wish him luck for shiny Larvesta. Go say hi. All that lovely stuff. I want to see you guys in his chat. And like I said, I'll see you guys tomorrow for whatever ends up happening. Thank you so much for 11 likes on the stream. Hello, Jesse. Good luck with the hunt. Thank you, thank you. We're actually ending, but if you want to hit them up in the chat there, click that link. Go over to their chat. They're an awesome people. Go say hi. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Follow me on all my socials in the description. You already know what to do. They're down there. Thank you, everyone. Have a good night. See you later. Bye-bye.